Yeah. There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to 20s for Days, where six fools get together, roll virtual dice, and role play like Mad Dog. All right, we all know the crew now, so let's just hook in. Let's give a previously on Spelljammer. So it's still day 2 of the voyage. After going after this ship with the cargo that they need to do for the Inquisition. Gilly is still the day's designated helmsman. Bim, still on a huge caffeine buzz, 18 cups in, much to Captain Malag's disappointment. Captain Malag had words with Zephyr regarding cutting Bim off. You know, these things happen.
Also a disgrace.
Jesus.
Not happy.
Ulf went to take a dump on the deck and got a slight shove from Captain Malag.
3 for 3 for disgrace so far.
Captain Malag lifted or sleight-of-handed Ulf's sphere, his wooden sphere. Mr. Brick goes with Vinzu to cut down a tree for a new mizzenmast. Euphemia and Gilly spend a fair bit of time repairing the mainsail with
Bim.
With Bim. Bim was doing some sewing. He was sewing a little rip in the bottom corner. That's all you will allow. There was a bunch of new sights and smells in the forest. Ulf took off, found a few sticks, and then spied a deer, a baby deer. And Ulf then decided to go on the prowl. He went straight into hunter mode and jumped on this baby deer, essentially. He pounced on it. And much to his dismay, it was a trap. It was some sort of giant spider snake mash creature. Ulf made a tactical retreat and started howling like crazy. The rest of the crew heard and they acted. They all jumped off the boat and charged into the forest, and they made sure Bim was there. Bim actually didn't get a hit in because this thing got vaporized before he even got there. I actually imagined Bim just there, just stabbing the dead creature with his knife. I'm doing something.
Good job, Bim.
The crew makes short work of the creature, and after it all, Brick had been injected, so to speak, with this venom, and Ulf was covered in it. The crew made their way back.
Vegetation.
Yeah, that's it. The crew made their way back to the Seagull Trashbin to regroup when they noticed 3 hobgoblins mounted on elk arrive and hail the crew. Shall we play some Spelljammer?
Yeah, absolutely.
D&D.
Yeah,
And I'm done.
That's it. See ya.
Alright.
Peace.
D&D for days. Anyway.
And sneeze.
Alright. So what do? You guys have all known it, like, you know, just rewind like 5 seconds. I think Euphemia jumped on Vinzu's shoulders. Malag went over the sort of side to go to hail them and talk to them.
Yeah, I do one of those, you know, sort of like flop up to the side, looking a little bit out of place and anxious, but totally trying to look like, yeah.
Captain? Gilly can't see over the edge, Captain.
Surely there's a little box somewhere. Yeah.
Sure.
Can Gilly fly?
No.
Soon.
Gilly's
Level
got no spells at the
14.
moment.
Oh, yeah.
Gilly does have
She's got
some spells.
Cantrips.
Yeah, like fireball.
Cantrips and scrolls.
Yeah, and clearly fly is a cantrip. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously.
You think Gilly has fly?
Cantrips for days, even.
Gilly has two kinds of spells: fire and more fire.
All right. What do you want to do? These three hobgoblins arrive on their elk, mounted with proper saddles. The lead one has got like long tied back, dark hair, and he's like got his red hobgoblin skin. He's wearing like leather armor. He's got like a brown sort of overcoat, and underneath, just like shimmering over the top of the leather armor, is like this sort of yellow, almost an extra set of armor just shimmering over the top of him. But the other two are just wearing just leather.
Right.
Hello.
Hmm.
He looks fancy.
He does. Keep an eye on that one. Just sort of like
Already, Captain.
lean over all casual like and look down at him.
Yep. Hello, fair travelers.
Hello.
What brings you to our fair grove?
Well, we're in need of a bit of minor repairs to our magnificent vessel here, and as soon as we get them fixed, we will be on our way.
Indeed, you should make your way to the Great Hall and talk to the Archmage Eamon. She is in charge of the grove, and she would more than likely be able to help you out.
When you say Archmage,
Indeed.
the kind that could repair a ship really quickly with a spell?
Possibly. She has untold powers. Far beyond my reckoning. I am merely a warrior.
No, don't sell yourself short, mate. I just like lean back, just sort of out of you. These guys. All right. Give us a minute to jump down, and we'll happily follow.
Indeed, and they sort of like back up, a few meters, and give you guys enough room to sort of jump off or jump down the gangplank or whatever.
Captain?
Yep.
Do you think these people can help Gilly grow his wings?
Possibly. I mean...
Done! Gilly leaps over the edge of the ship.
Jesus.
Alright. In for a penny, in for a pound. Alright, so we still need... we still need a log of some description, perhaps, as a replacement mizzen mast, unless we can jury rig one out of the supplies that we've got left and just hammer some shit together or some crap.
Well, you still got a mainsail, but the ship just won't be sailing at full capacity, that's all.
And we want to do zoomies.
We got to.
Genevieve approaches Captain Malag, and she says, "Well, Captain, if you are going to leave your ship again, perhaps leaving some crew behind, and
that is the intention. Yes,
something to communicate to one another, in case you get into trouble." And she sort of like pulls something out of her pocket, and it's a stone. One of these, maybe?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I look at Euphemia, seeing as Gilly's already done a runner. And I just sort of like nod.
Gilly is just nattering to these hobgoblins.
Just grab that, will you? Just
An Arcana check?
You know this is like a sort of sending stone. It's just
Okay.
she will. Genevieve lets you know that she's like, I have one. You have one. We'd be able to communicate at any point in case something goes wrong.
That is correct, Captain.
I don't like the implication.
You're just like mad with everyone on the crew at the moment. It's like,
Except for
you know
Gilly.
you know what?
She's Captain, she's just worried for your welfare. Just in case we get ambushed. That's all.
Fair point, fair point. All right, quickly grab the rest of the crew together.
I think you need a break, Captain. It's only been like 2 days. 1 day.
An intense 2 days. Give them the rundown of we need those repairs done ASAP. We're just going to go have a cheeky chat to some lady. And we'll be back lickety-split before everybody knows it.
No worries. And they all sort of get to work, and most of them... do you take any of them with you?
No. Leave them all there because...
Billy.
You're going to take Billy with you?
I'm glad Yep. All right, Billy, come along.
If we don't take him, all our booze is going to be gone, so...
If we do take him.
And Vinzu is coming too. I'm currently on his shoulder, so we're gonna...
Okay,
All
so
right.
Vinzu...
He's my mount.
I wanted Vinzu because we need somebody to carry stuff back. All right, Vinzu, hop off the boat, mate.
We didn't need to hear about your and Vinzu's escapades, please and thank you.
Pretty sure.
Not escapades. I'm just riding on his shoulder.
I just look
Come
back.
on, you female. You heard the captain. Let's go. He sort of like just
Let's
leaps
go.
over the side.
I just quickly
Beam you on
look
his shoulders.
back at like the
I'm
captain's
just like, I'm
quarters.
hanging on.
Yeah. Yeah, you look back at the captain's quarters.
Like that's my quarters, isn't it?
It is.
You see Ulf start slinking towards.
Sorry.
Daenerys!
It's
Shut up!
distracting Wolf.
You see Ulf just start slinking towards the captain's quarters, and he's just sort of.
Hey! Hey! I've had enough of disobedience. Come on! Get! Come on! Help me, gods! Help me, gods! I just sort of, you know how you walk up next to a dog, and it's not that they're shying away so much, but you kind of just give them a little nudge with your leg to get them to move the right direction. I just keep doing that with Ulf until he's around the other side and close, and I'm like, come on, just nudge, come on. Nope, not that way. Nope, block the door.
Man, you could just be grabbing him by the collar.
I've got a bit of jerk. He's stronger than me. I'm not getting pulled or embarrassed in front of what little dignity I have remaining. I just find a cheeky bit of jerky or sausage, and I'm like, sausage, flick.
Oh, do you flick it overboard?
Yep.
What do you do?
Ulf sort of he trots over to the edge of the ship there and to the gangplank or whatever, and he's just like, he looks over the side and he's looking at this piece of sausage laying on the ground there, and he just sort of looks back up at Malag, and then he looks back into the forest.
It's alright. It was only a big, weird, snaky spider abomination, the nightmarish stuff, and we kicked 9 shades of shit out of it. They won't come back. If we will, Gilly will just explode its head with another bloody fire dart. It'll be right.
I scratch my nose as he says the word dart.
Alright, with that, I'll lay down the gangplank, and again, nudge Ulf over to it, and then I imagine he's still weight against, and I just kind of lift up his bum and just try to push him down, just slide.
You really need to get a head halter for Ulf.
I'll give Ulf an inspo for that, mate. That's very good. Bringing back the small details.
Take back
5
my
inches.
killer acrobatics roll, because I don't need it.
All right. So
What a great way to start off. And these 3 hobgoblins are looking at these absolute bums just sort of roll off the side of the ship.
Gilly's just bounded up to these 3 hobgoblins mounted on their elves. Then you see Vinzu with Euphemia on his shoulders, just like launch himself off the ship.
Superhero landing.
Onto the ground. And he just like sort of walks up to Brick. What are you doing?
I'm gonna strut down the gangplank.
Nice.
Work it.
Nice.
No walking lunges.
No. Just a nice, easy, casual strut.
It's the warm up.
Shoulders back, chest out,
Chin up.
Ass
All
out.
Lead on.
Lead on. So you're leaving behind, and you're taking Billy as well, aren't you?
Oh
So
yeah,
you leave-
because otherwise we're not gonna have any booze left. So
All right. So you leave behind Old Joe, Rafe, Milo, Genevieve, who's got your communicator. I would say Akos, but no. And Zephyr and Bim.
Yeah. And
Oh Christ!
oh.
Bye, Gilly!
Bye, Bim!
Bye, Gilly!
Bye, Bim!
Bye!
And
Damn it,
all hands on deck for repairs. So even Zephyr, Bim can be with Genevieve,
Okay, cool. Yep,
and
she
Zephyr
sort of.
can be with Joe.
Need to do a lookout and
Yep. So she guides him over and down below deck, and they sort of starts gathering everyone, like sort of taking charge and sort of gathering everyone and taking him down below to start the repairs and stuff. All right. And you make your way off the ship, and yep.
I tell Ulf, now is not the time to have a random dance, mate. Like, I know you like the sound of your claws clacking on the stones and stuff, but
Oof, make a performance check.
you really got to get going, mate.
Let's see how good it is.
All right. It's not even me.
He's got
at least they were good for the first episode.
Where is
They're
it?
doing a good job. All right.
Whoa!
Yeah, nat 20,
At
buddy.
20! For something that I didn't even do.
as entertaining and majestic as it is, Ulf. We really just don't have time.
He just dances around you, and he makes a real show of it, and it's incredible. It stops everyone. The three hobgoblins sort of just like start staring at him, and even Vinzu sort of just turns around, and everyone's just all eyes are on Ulf as he sort of. What sort of dance is it?
It's the Wii dance.
We dance, and it is glorious.
Yeah.
It is the best and most rehearsed Wii dance of all time. All time. So you all watching Ulf Wii dance his way down the down the gangplank, and everyone else sort of just follows, just in awe, and you all make your way. Ulf's still dancing, and he stops just as you get to the three hobgoblins. All right.
I look completely deadpan at these hobgoblins. Just no. It's like a switch was turned off, and I'm just.
That was quite good. Very good indeed. Okay. Would we like to head to the Great Hall and?
Lead on.
All right.
Yes.
So it takes a proper 45 minutes to an hour to sort of get there, especially
That's a good
walking pace. Yeah.
Ugh.
You skim the edges of the forest, and looking in, you sort of see dark movings happening in there, here and there, and you still see the smoke rising from the center of the forest as you make your way up this bridge that's made out of green light, and up and to the Great Hall. And as the closer you get, the bigger it gets. It's just enormous. You make your way up the steps, and there's two hobgoblin guards on the front of it, And as you're being escorted, the 3 hobgoblins already sort of dismount and tie their elk, and you make your way into the Great Hall, and it's huge, and there's a massive dining table full of food, and at the end there is a massive there's 3 seats right at the end, like big, more throne style seats, made out of like gnarled bark and like twisted trees, and sitting in the middle, all 3 people in these seats at the end of the hall, female, and they're all orc or half orc.
I immediately start nosing towards the table with all the food.
Mm-hmm.
Just my nose is leading me. Just
does too.
Yeah.
Follows.
And the lead hobgoblin from earlier is like, "You are welcome to taste the delightful food we have on offer, but I suggest perhaps asking the Archmage first."
Gilly just leans over and is like, "Unfortunately, they're idiots, Captain."
Are you calling me the captain, or
It
are you
seems
referring
like
to your own?
we're on a bit of a rotating captain list today, but that's all right. It's good. It's good.
I am a little
I
confused.
was with
but-
everyone and making fun of Gilly's verbal tics.
Okay.
It's one of those days.
And if you're making your way towards the Archmage, they escort you the whole way, and then they stop you at the bottom of the stairs before the stairs that lead up to these 3 sort of thrones, so to speak. And then they stand sort of. Then they make their way up and stand beside the thrones. What do you say? All 3 of them. So you visually see the one in the middle on the bigger throne is an old half orc, and she seems to be in like these like decrepit old sort of robes. You would imagine Brick's gotta go. You would imagine that she might be the Archmage. And the other 2 are sort of younger half orcs or orcs. You can't really tell. Sort of one's middle aged and the other one's quite young.
I hop down off Finzu's shoulder and bow towards the Archmage. Your Magnificence.
What's that? What'd she say? Speak up, little orc.
I said, it's nice to meet you, Your Magnificence.
Who's Maleficent? What? A cat?
Hello!
Oh, hello.
I'm Gilly!
Hello, Gilly. What brings you to the grove?
Ship messed up. Needs a new mast.
Okay. How can I help you?
Can we have a tree?
No.
Okay. Can we trade for a tree?
No.
Fair?
I thought so.
Can we take a tree?
What?
Sure, we already said no to that one, Cap.
No. You see, I'm using a different wording.
I just want to have a look at the. Sorry. I just want to have a look at the 2 either side, just to see what they're doing throughout all this, and I'll walk up to. And I
Stone faced, absolutely stone faced. You can't.
Listening to their senile old grandma.
Yeah, this is like normal sort of. You don't see them chuckling or like it's some sort of joke or anything. You think this is legit. Like. Okay.
And I walk up and give a bit of a monastic bow.
Yeah. Where do we go here? You're a good-looking orc. Mm-hmm.
Oh, how you flatter me. I am Captain Malag of the mighty Seagull Trashbin at your service.
Nice.
We seem to have been in a spot of bother. We got waylaid, you see, by a very powerful and magnificent storm, which led us here, and unfortunately our ship is damaged and we need to repair it quite quickly. I was wondering if there is anything we could perhaps do for you, that in return you could use your powerful magics to help aid our ship repairs, because we need to really move on.
Yes, I am powerful.
Well, we've heard, and I don't want to say this lightly, but the most powerful.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, don't be so modest.
Okay. you didn't mute in time.
I'll just give him a little subtle kick.
Oh, just drops one.
Dogs.
He's channeling his inner cow.
What's your story? What brings you here?
Well, you see...
A store? An inquisitor. Interesting. A 20-day flight. Interesting.
I lean over to Malag and I'm like, you seeing this, Captain?
Well, I'm hearing it actually, Gilly, but yes, I am. Yeah.
Gilly's just like the blink out of sync.
The tongue comes out.
Pat, 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 pat.
Yeah. She did? 40 halflings? What? And her own ship? What?
No. I was not near that ship.
I would say I just instinctly channel my inner giant space lizard and scan for the exits.
The exit, the only exit well, obviously the great door is on your way in, and then there looks to be a door on the right behind the thrones.
Am I at least within 90 feet of the main entrance? Good. One turn. Yep. I'm out. Bug ears.
Are you legging
it?
No, just mindful of...
Ready to latch onto Malag.
I'm plotting my escape route if I need to, because some wolf just told our whole story.
All right.
Not our whole story. No, he added some fiction to that shit, Captain.
What'd you say?
I did not blow up my ship.
Magic is only surpassed by your beauty. Why did it go quiet there?
What? So, what brings you here specifically?
Again, you see, a great and powerful storm has reduced the flight speed of our spell-jamming vessel, and we need to return back to maximum speed as quickly as possible, or we're going to be late, and we cannot have that.
What specifically is wrong with your ship?
We have received some structural damage. We've got a few little minor holes and damage to our mizzenmast.
That's probably from a storm.
See, smart too. Oh.
Hmm.
So,
We don't got no mizzen mast anymore.
So you need a new mast.
and some minor repairs, and then we'll be on our way. And we're happy to help if it helps speed up the process for us.
I could probably get you a mast real quick, but I'd need the components.
Ooh, and what components might that be?
Well, I need a fertilized pod from a myconid patch.
And
Have you got one?
not on me currently.
If you get one of them, I could help you.
Anything else?
That's it. That's the main component I need. Missing from the
What?
spell.
Where do we go to get one?
You have to go into the forest.
Okay.
The western reaches.
Okay.
Pat off.
Find a myconid patch. And you're looking for the blue stuff.
Lean over to Malag.
Yep.
Do
Noted.
you think she wants to adopt Ulf?
No.
We don't adopt them. We look after orcs, half-orcs, goblins, half-goblins, kobolds. Any of those are welcome.
But not weird wolf people?
No.
Feckle.
We're here to... All right.
Well, maybe if you behaved a little better, Oof, we wouldn't keep getting into shenanigans.
You know, Malag, Gilly's seen that when you chop their balls off, they tend to be quieter and they listen better.
I have heard that. Job for
See, I
Vinny.
didn't it cut down on that aggression too.
But then he'll get fat. We can't have that. Alright. Back to the forest we go. We shall return post-haste with a fertilized pod from a myconoid patch.
Just
Myconid.
Did you say Vicodin patch?
Myconid. Myconid.
Ah, myconid.
Mushroom people. Mushroom people.
Yeah, myconid
Yeah, that-
and myconoids. They're both the
I
same.
can't hear what she's saying. What's
Bless
she
you.
saying? Little one. What's your name? No. This one with the eyeball thing?
I am Gilthanus Berylinthranox Calendros, and I am a mighty dragon. Yes.
No. But what are you?
I'm a dragon.
No.
Yep.
But what are you?
Sorcerer.
Oh. Yeah, Gilly does the magic stuff.
No, not that.
Oh, goddamn.
What are you?
Search deep in your soul, Gilly. What are you? What makes your essence?
I
Your being?
cannot hear you. You need to speak up.
Gilly's a dragon through and through. That is all Gilly is. Right to his core. And occasionally Gilly does sorcery stuff. But hey, that's because Gilly's a magic dragon.
Okay. Not a dragon, but okay. All right. Well,
She's so lucky Gilly can't cast Fireball at the moment.
you can, all right, return when you've got the components, I suppose. Is there anything else I can offer you while you're here?
Respect.
No, there's no need for that, little one.
Gilly's gonna go find this pod.
Gilly storms out.
I believe
Gilly is cranky.
that is everything, and we shall bid you adieu.
Ulf
Okay.
slinks over to the, well, he doesn't slink, he just walks straight over to the table and he just like noses at one of the plates.
Well, you can have some food if you want. That's what it's there for.
Just wait there.
Hey.
Okay.
Does Brick hook in?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, nice.
You know, this half-orc lady sounds like old Joe. But a woman.
But a woman.
A friend that you might like.
Oh, yeah? Who is that?
We should get rid of old Joe!
What sort of half-orc are you?
Me?
Yes.
Hey? Oh, bloody orc! I'm half a dragon.
But half an orc.
I'm too busy chewing, I don't.
That's like all his concentration powers is like chewing.
Yeah.
But
Ulf
when
is
you've
just
only
like
got 2
hoeing
brain
in.
cells.
Alright, so Brick just goes back to just hooking into the food.
Ulf is hooking into the food. He looks up at Brick, just sort of gives a happy wag of the tail, eats his food as well.
Nods happily.
What's Malag, Gilly, and Euphemia doing?
I'm just gonna walk out. Well, leave with Gilly.
You want to stop and get some food first? It's gonna be like the only non-curry thing we have for a while.
I'm okay.
You sure?
Yep.
You can literally see, like, all of Gilly's mouth and his nose. There is just smoke streaming out.
I'm all right.
Embers
Just need some
spitting
fresh
out.
air. And
All right.
I just
On
go
we go.
outside and just sort of take a couple of. Find my
And it
happy
is
place.
super fresh air outside. Like, this is like you've been on the Rock of Brow for a while.
Yep.
You've been on planet side and stuff. Like, this is more planet air as opposed to just the stale sort of refreshing air that is around the rock.
Perfect time then. Yeah, I just sort of I'll sort of just find a spot. Is there grass?
Yep.
Yep. All right.
Heaps
just
of it.
Quickly take me boots off and I'll stand on the grass, feel it in my toes, and sort of just have a bit of a quick centering Zen moment and say a few mantras in my head like, why me? Why me? Why me? Why me? And I give him 10, 15, see if Brick hopefully fills up by then.
So Gilly and Euphemia, or what does Euphemia do? Sorry?
So while Malag's doing that, I'm just gonna go outside and see if there's any little like flowers or anything that I can pick and like weave into a little bit of a bracelet.
Yeah.
Just one way for Captain to finish up his meditating.
Yeah. So Billy, Scars, and Vinzu are both inside at the moment, hooking into some food. Billy thinks this is great, and he sort of spots the jug of wine. Sort of just starts pouring himself a few drinks.
That's not our wine.
He gives Ulf a thumbs up.
You get him, Wolf. You get him.
Just slowly starts hooking into some food, whereas Vinzu is more just sort of just sidles up across the table from Brick, just sits down, plants it, just staring at him the whole time, staring him down.
I wonder if they're going to kiss at some point.
Brick eats twice as fast.
It's like,
Now I'm looking for, like, just a massive drumstick.
all right, there's only one on the table.
Ooh.
Make a dex check.
And then they both
See where this is
taste it
going.
and they kissed.
Vinzu gets it.
How? Fucking fighter crit. Makes 0 sense. Hang on.
Yeah,
Why did Ulf go for it as well?
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I have a remarkable athlete perk. I can add half of my proficiency bonus to any strength, dex, or con check, which would give me a 21.
All right, you get it.
Yes!
That's what matters.
Sorry, Vinzu, was it?
Vinzu grabs it and you just like wrench it out of his hand at last, like sort of
Vinzu, was
bit
it?
of slippery grease.
I
Alright.
get up and I go outside. I go sit down next to Malag.
He just like Vinzu just watches you go and he just slams his hand into like the whole like chicken and just like stands up. Walks out.
You get the drumstick, he gets the whole fucking bird.
So
I won this battle.
This is definitely such a this is such a tsundere style.
Glorious win, I think, is the words you're looking for there.
Brick exits the Great Hall
Wow.
with massive
Whoa,
chicken
wow.
drumstick in hand.
Knowledge.
About 8 paces behind is Vinzu with a massive grin on his face, holding like an entire chicken, like in his smashed in with his hand. Ulf, and it's only Ulf and Billy Scars left in there at this point, unless Gilly's still there. I'm not too sure.
At this point, Gilly's like walked to the edge of the forest, and he's
Shit,
like
that's a long way.
there's still like the sparks and the smoke coming out of the nose and the jaw, and he's just like picking up
You
these
snort-
little
you-
sticks,
Gilly's
And-
proper stormed off.
and he's like setting them up into these little targets and just fire-bolting them.
Tears of fire coming out of Gilly's huge gecko eyeballs.
Gilly, don't cry.
Yeah, that's it. Something in your eye. All right, and so it's just Billy Scars left in there, and he's just fucking looking around.
Ulf's still there.
Oh, Ulf's there, and he just gives you a bit of a wink and refills his goblet.
Gilly's not like
Ulf
ever
jumps
sad.
up on the
He's
table.
just frustrated.
And he just like gets right in close into Billy Scar's face.
He kisses you on the nose. Yep.
A little snoot boop.
What are you doing? Get off the food. We gotta eat it.
Ulf tries and not like head barge the cup out of his hand.
Okay. Make a dex. Make a cheeky dex.
Cheeky Dex 22.
Jesus, mate. Yeah, you just knock his goblet over. He's just like,
Yeah, and I start barking at him.
why? Takes the jug and he just walks out.
You do this.
He's just like skull on the jug on his way out.
Yeah, I sort of guide him out.
Yeah. So outside you sort of see Malag meditating, no boots on.
Before I leave though, before I exit that main door, I'm just
Yep.
gonna sort of like look back over my shoulder at the old hag, and I'm just gonna.
Yes, I'll be seeing you soon.
And I walk out.
Bye, Ulfedna. And you wander out and you see, as described before, Malag meditating on the grass. Euphemia's sort of just sitting down, picking some flowers and making a daisy chain or whatever.
Yeah, bracelet.
Yep. Brick and Vinzu just sort of kind of iron each other off, one with a huge literal fistful of chicken and the other with a drumstick. What would you guys... And Gilly's nowhere to be seen.
I call Billy over as I'm just getting my boots, putting my boots back on.
What's up, Captain?
Put the jug down, mate.
All right.
If he even goes to take a swig, I'll throw punch him.
Jesus, make an attack.
Whoops, wrong. Sorry, bear with me. I've got my screens all over the place.
So cheeky boot.
Professional outfit.
Jesus. Yeah, you
15.
belt him in the throat for 4 bludgeoning damage, and he goes reeling. Not expecting it. He's just like, bang! like crack him right in the throat. He's like, just this massive fountain of like wine just goes everywhere as he sort of he like ragdoll physics across the ground, tumbles for about 8 feet.
Yeah, I just sort of like casually walk over and get him up and tell him to slow down, slow breaths. Why? Because I can only tolerate so much chicanery today, and I've already reached my limit. Deep breaths, slow deep breaths, mate. Because I told you to put it down, and you know what I meant when I said put it down. Billy, it's all right.
Have a drink.
Yep, you'd have already had your full. Slow breaths, come on. And I usher him out the gate. And I just do a bit of this, and everybody better walk in line.
Did that spray of wine, did any of that get on Ulf?
Where
Do
were
not
you? Were you
drink
behind
it.
me?
You are allergic to grapes. Filthy, deadly poison allergic to grapes.
No.
No? Okay.
No, nothing sprayed on Ulf this time.
Did I see Gilly leave throughout the gate, or...?
There's probably some smouldering footprints leading.
There's probably some smouldering tear marks leading down towards the green bridge that leads straight down to the. So you basically got two bridges. One leads down to the cliffs,
Yep.
And the caves, and the other leads down to the forest. And her tear marks lead straight down towards the.
Doesn't cry.
Yep, head down that way.
Okay. All right. So you'll make your way down there, and you find Gilly just like just throwing firebolts, angry looking firebolts.
I just sort of casually walk up to, because I imagine by now Billy's finally got his breath back.
He's still not well.
I just walk up behind. I imagine behind Gilly, and just sort of stand there for a second and just look down at... Oh, Gilly. Damn.
Is there anything anyone else wants to do?
Brick is still giggling.
There's Gilly.
Okay, how much of that did you guys get?
Nothing.
None of it.
I literally just like walked up, looked down, just stood there silently, looked down at Gilly. Gilly blanked.
Yeah, Gilly is literally like blank face. Like, Gilly just completely blank, but there's just fire. Just...
Gilly. I think you need to calm down just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. What's made you so angry?
Slow blink. Turn back to the target.
I'm asking you to verbalize your feelings, please.
Gilly keeps verbalizing and nobody listens.
I'm trying to listen, Gilly.
Nobody listens to Gilly. Gilly is a dragon.
Yes, Gilly is a dragon.
Just because I'm not like Cousin Geralt. Just because I'm not big like Geralt. Just because I haven't grown my wings yet.
Right. So, I understand that you're feeling frustrated right now. I do. What can we do to improve your situation, Gilly? How can we help you?
The counselor speaking.
You got anything that'll make Gilly like 200 feet tall and able to crush anyone that says anything mean to Gilly?
Not yet, but I can work on it.
And I do have this, and I just pull out... no. Wait, where's Billy?
So he's right near you.
God damn it. Billy, look the other way for a second.
Why, Captain?
Just scout
Vinzu,
over there.
Vinzu, just cover Billy's eyes, please. Just.
He just grabs Billy around the eyes and just says, "Remember, I will snap your neck."
Oh, I forgot I said that. No, well, I didn't. He did. Anyway, I just sort of lean in and pull out my flask and hand it to Gilly.
Massive swig. Burps a little flame.
Billy's sort of like...
He knows
for you.
And there's like this...
I have a present, and I hold up my little flower bracelet that I've been making to make Gilly feel better. Hey, come here, is the crown?
It's like little tiny, it just rests.
Yeah. You look so handsome with that on.
Big, dumb, happy smile. Like somebody said something nice, and not that he's this tiny fucking little lizard gecko thing.
No, Gilly's a dragon.
Gilly likes this one now.
That's going in the letter.
All right. I just tell Vinzu, yep, that's all right. Put him down, mate. Not down, but just you can let him go.
Just
Not down like a horse. You not like that. Just let him go. Yep.
all right. Captain Maddox, he sort of just pushes Billy away, and he sort of stumbles forwards into like a face plant.
I mean, quite like that. I help Billy up. Dust him off.
What is Brick doing at this stage after witnessing Gilly and Euphemia getting close to one another? Vinzu sort of wanting to snap necks, cash checks sort of thing.
Still giggling about that throat punch.
Brick's a simple man.
Suck it, Billy.
And Ulf, what are you doing, mate?
So things were taking a long time, and Ulf just sort of like lost interest. So he just started like licking his fur, like cleaning himself after his feast. You know, just
Yep. And you get a funny taste in your mouth as well when you're doing that. Yeah, your mouth goes numb, like proper numb. And
Who's given ketamine to Ulf?
and you actually take 4 points of damage. And it's a little bit of like,
Oh,
a bit of vomit.
Oh,
Yeah, he's still
no,
coming in
there
there.
was still venom. Oh no!
Yep.
I'll just lean over to Ulf and just prestidigitation.
So as you sort of cast prestidigitation, all the venom from that spider/snake creature just bursts off all over the ground, as well as any excess food that was on you a second ago is now all just mixed into the excess venom on the ground.
Step back.
Yeah.
Gilly looks at his little clawed feet and he just blasts them with the prestidigitation.
Yep.
We sort of give Ulf a minute or two to see if he gets his legs back.
Yeah, I look really ashamed, and I look down at like all this mess in front of me, and I'm just like,
Oh, for God!
Another boot up the bloody bum.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Come on!
Dogs who have like a tooth out so their tongue can't stay in their mouth. That's how I'm seeing Ulf with the numb tongue. Like he just can't get the damn thing to sit in his jaw, so he's just like just constantly.
Finzu, can you just pick up Ulf, please? Please.
All right, Captain Maddox.
Thanks,
And he
mate.
sort of just grabs him behind the scruff.
Yep. All right. Let's get to this forest. We mosey down.
All right. So how do you want to take it? You want to go straight through the guts because you're basically, what side did I say? I was on the west, didn't I? Yeah. So you can make your way in from this side. So this is the west side.
We'll just sort of make our way in. I'm not one for nature and stuff, but we're looking for blue fungus, mushrooms, things.
Yep.
So I guess, I mean, dogs are pretty good at finding truffles. Wink, wink. Let's get Ulf, see if he can find us some truffles, boy.
As the Omega, Ulf, you can give us a survival check with advantage, only because you're in.
Am I still being held by the scruff though?
Oh, actually, you are.
Get
Yeah.
Vinzu to put him down, of course.
You want him to track?
Yeah, buddy. Yep.
All right. He just puts you down. He gives you a bit of a scruff, over the head.
Because it's real heavy, so it's just like.
Yeah. Go on, give it to us.
Oh, okay.
Survival.
Survival.
Advantage.
Oh, with advantage.
Now I'll give you advantage. 'cause
Advantage.
You're a doggo at the moment.
Yeah, right.
Doggo.
Yeah, no. That's a fantastic 7.
So
Is poo.
Ulf go. You sort of get a trail.
My tongue, I
The
sniff my
numb tongue sort of starts flapping around a bit.
Oof,
And
that's your bum you're smelling. Oof.
His ears go up, and he's got something.
We follow. Lead on, Oof. Lead on.
What are you doing?
I am heading back towards the ship.
I was going to say back towards that food that just got blasted off you.
No. So I'm sort of heading back towards the ship, and then I stop, and I start doing a couple of circles, and then I start heading back to where we were just before. I start doing a couple of circles, and then I sort of sit, and I just like look at Malag, and I cock my head like.
Yeah, I think I've just figured it out.
Yeah, so he heads south towards the ship. He thinks he's got something. He sort of ears go up, heads east. Ears go up, heads north. He's got something, and then it's just a matter of sort of just in a sort of. Then he gives you the.
Brick is hopelessly lost.
Oh look, Brick!
This is
Brick can
ridiculous.
do it better than anybody. Brick.
Yeah, mate.
Can you lead us to some blue mushroom fungusy stuff? I believe
Oh,
in you,
yeah,
mate.
no,
I'll give him
absolutely.
a big pat on the back that, like a good supportive.
Just a regular survival, mate.
I got you. I know you can do this. I believe in you.
All right.
Yeah.
So
It's like -5.
How the hell do you eat a dog?
He's Brick.
it's more the shovel. It's more the shovel than anything.
Yeah.
So Brick sort of just flexes the quads and he's off. He's got his snout to the ground, and then he just takes
Follow in
off.
suit.
He just takes one sniff at the very start, and then he's set for the rest of the way.
And not even
Yeah.
that, like a
Oh,
half sniff, just a little.
Oh, yeah, not yet that way.
So he darts more north, and you sort of come across like a bit of a clearing. He sort of edges like a clearing, and on your right, inside of this massive clearing that's probably maybe 250 feet radius, right dead smack in the center is a cottage with you can see the smoke from the fire going and stuff, and Brick keeps on running more northy, and then he sort of out of nowhere just on a dime, so just darts back into the west, and you come to this for about 100 feet, and you just come across this massive, in amongst the forest, this huge mushroom patch.
How far away was that hut?
When you're at the clearing,
Yeah.
it's about 250 meters to the east, so in the center of this clearing, and then he sort of darted a little bit more north, like about 60 feet north, and then darted back to the west 100 feet.
Yep.
And you're in this massive patch of mushrooms.
Okay.
Huge
Knew you
patch.
could do it, Brick.
There you go, guys.
Good form, mate. Good form. All right, now
I mean, you've been
Bucket bacon and just started
twice a
eating.
day,
what
so.
what does a fertilized pod look like, Brick?
Make another survival.
Blue.
That one.
That one.
Blue. That's what it looks like.
That one.
Is it blue?
Yep.
No, it's not blue. The one that he's pointing at, it's like yellow with like green spots.
Can I do a search check for a blue one?
Everyone can sort of make a perception if you want. Have a bit of a looky.
I mean, we were all told what it looks like, so.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah. So yeah, Euphemia, you sort of amongst this huge patch of mushrooms, you sort of see about 60 feet further in. You sort of see. You think you see like also Ulf as well. You think you see a glowing blue. Slightly behind that is this monstrous-looking mushroom. And,
Awesome.
And this side of that is three bigger mushrooms. There's just the tops of the mushrooms. It's not like a whole mushroom sticking out of the ground. It's just the tops of the mushrooms.
Looks like we got dinner. Mushroom curry.
Exactly. There's some more ingredients for the shit.
I believe somebody would say mushrooms for days.
This should last for a while.
Not quite as big. They're probably about as as big as I don't know. Probably about as big. Oh Jesus! As wide as Brick would be if he laid down. These ones.
Okay, I don't know how big that is.
7 meter diameter.
Huge.
A 7 foot diameter. Sorry. Around, and then
Maybe
the bigger one in the back is huge. Is like bigger than that.
Awesome. Yeah, sweet. Okay.
Otherwise, it's just little mushrooms all scattered everywhere, and then in front of the massive one is this glowing blue.
I will go to harvest the blue one.
All right. So, Euphemia just sort of there it is, and Ulf
Found it.
Good job, Euphemia.
Yeah, you get over there and you see it, and there's this like it's glowing blue to white. This lone mushroom.
I just quickly just sort of scan the horizon.
Yeah,
Nothing.
it doesn't look like anyone else is in the woods.
And can't directly see the hut from here, or
it's a pretty thick forest. If on the right angle through the trees, you think you might be able to eyeball it.
all good. I just want to keep my eyes open. I look back at Vinzu and Billy and just say, "Be on the ready."
Vinzu gets his axe out.
Yep.
And Billy's just like,
Nothing wrong with fists, mate.
he's like, "I'm ready, Captain."
Good boy.
And Euphemia sort of crouches down and you inspect it, and it's got a bit of heat coming off of it.
Cool.
What do you do?
I cut it out of the ground
Okay.
because I need to harvest it.
What's Gilly doing? What's Brick doing? What's Malak doing? What's Ulf doing?
Gilly's kind of
Exactly.
just looking around, just having a squiz.
Okay. Okay. Malak's just on the ready.
Yeah, ready to explode, like poised. He
Oh,
feels
oof.
something's about to go down.
Ulf, what do you
Is
do?
Gilly okay? I feel like Gilly needs a good counseling session.
Ulf has gone to the cottage, and he's just sort of like,
Oh shit! He's just taken
Like-
off.
well, not taken off, but he just like, when everyone else sort of turned to go to the patch, he just sort of like saw this cottage and was, oh, and just kept walking that way.
Okay.
So he's sort of gone up to the cottage there, and he's like just up on the windowsill, just
So you look in, and you see, you see like just the walls covered in like items, like adventuring sort of items, and then you see like a almost a counter with a little goblin that keeps jumping up and sculling around and jumping up and cleaning things. And Brick, what are you doing?
I look at Billy and I say, just punch him in the throat, mate. And then I follow Malik.
Yeah, he's alright. I got it. Alright, and Euphemia, and I mean, obviously Vinzu is on the ready. Euphemia just goes down, picks it up, and I got it, guys! And then you guys all see in front of her these three massive mushroom people just rise out of the ground, and then behind her this colossal
We just run.
this colossal mushroom reach out of the ground.
Bye.
This one at the back that is like right on top of Euphemia is huge. Like he's probably maybe 20 feet tall. Like this, he's massive, and he sort of just looks down, and you just roll for initiative. Anyone who's there? Wolf, you can roll as well if you want to, but it's up to you.
I'll stay.
Alright. What do we got? Who's on top? 21 Gilly.
Bloody high rounds.
Yeah, that's a massive round.
We're all ready for it.
20.
Everything else will be ones from here. Don't worry about it.
And I rolled a 6.
Oh, shit.
Alright, Gilly, what are you doing?
Firebolt and book it.
Alright, which one?
The
3 pretty big ones, almost as big, like they'd probably be on par with Brick.
one closest to Euphemia.
Okay, so you add the big one.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Alright, so you blast your firebolt out of your mouth. You're for, what's that? 18 damage?
Later, nerds! And Gilly runs. Fast as those scaly little legs will take him.
Okay.
But come on, feel that hustle.
Do you run away?
Oh yeah, I'm running away.
Okay. So you leg it back towards, what, the cottage, or you're just running through the forest randomly, or what?
I'm legging it back towards that cottage first, because if Ulf's in that direction, then we're going to have to grab him on the way.
And how far do you run? Sorry?
5.
Gilly has 30 feet.
Oh.
Yep, 30 feet. Skinny little
Say again.
legs.
30.
I missed that. 30.
30
So
feet.
30 it is.
Skinny legs.
Okay. No worries. Alright, who's next? Malag.
How far away is Euphemia?
From you?
Yeah.
Probably 40 feet
Oh, tight.
from the big monster. 5.
Alright.
3 big but smaller. 10.
I'm going to probe a mushroom man thingy. So I'll move up as close as I can to Euphemia, but I'll hit one of the smaller ones.
Mhm.
And again, left my staff back at the boat, so I'm just punching.
That's a spirit.
Oh, that is super pooey. A 10, an 8, which is a natty 1, and a 12.
Alright, so all 3 miss. Or they hit and they just don't seem to do anything.
That is disgusting.
and on the second hit, you just like wham, and it's just sort of like almost the body is almost spongy. Yep.
Yep.
You go for the left, and you hit it just on the wrong angle, and you're sort of like, oh shit! Like your offhand just hurt the wrist a bit on that one.
Yep. Give it a shake.
And then with the right one, you're like, nah, I got it this time. You're like, wham, and it's just she comes back out again. You're just like, shit.
I feel
What do you do now?
completely and utterly demoralised.
All right, that's it.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Brick.
Brick's gonna run in and hit the one that Malag just hit.
Okay.
With old mate Shovel. 18. And Shovel again. Not so great. And
Incredible.
yeah, it's a little bit of damage though.
Okay, so
29
18.
damage to natty one.
Okay, so the natty one, you accidentally belt Malag for 14.
Oof.
And that's necrotic damage.
God damn it, Shovel.
He's oh,
The hell was that?
Spark a bit in that one there, mate.
oh, what are you doing, mate? What are you cracking in for?
Oh, I didn't fucking mean to. It's too much
29?
strutting. Yeah.
Okay. Let me just try something. Your fists are...
Mine are magical.
yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. Alright. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Brick? Did you slam into this,
Captain.
slam into your captain with some necro... So as soon as this shovel hits you, it belts you in the kidney, and this is black shit just sort of starts streaking up your
I
back.
think I'm more
around.
disorientated from the attack out of nowhere. Like I'm in the zone, and then all of a sudden just pain. I'm like, ah, the hell!
Okay.
Yeah,
Euphemia.
my bad.
You sure my leg isn't part barred?
He does have proficiency in performance.
So how far away is the crew from me? Because I'm 5 feet away from the big nasty, but how far is everybody else?
Malag and Brick are currently 15 feet in front of you.
Sweet, excellent. That's all I need.
Ulf,
Just make sure you guys don't get hit.
Well,
Ulf is
Sounds promising.
365 feet, and Gilly is
That's very specific.
70 feet.
How far was Ulf?
365 feet.
Okay, yeah, he's fine then. I just got the
see
5
what you
feet
did.
on the end of it. It glitched out. I was like, I don't want to take Ulf out. Okay, so since everyone is a safe distance away from me, I am going to proceed to cast Thunder Wave. And so you should hear this nice loud clap sound as I stomp my foot on the ground.
I already did when something hit me in the back.
How far out is that, Greg?
So it goes out, so it's centered on myself, and it's a 15-foot cube.
Yep, so it will hit Malag and Brick.
Shouldn't they be right on the edge of it?
So if it goes out 15, and they are 15,
Just saying if it says, God damn it says creature.
Oh,
Okay,
If it's 15 foot centered on yourself, then you're in the 5 feet, and then 10. I mean,
no,
and then
it's
10
no,
each side.
15.
it says on self in 15-foot cube. So
so
Well,
anyone
I think
within
5,
15
10,
feet of you, they
15.
Oh no, anybody within. Hang on, sorry, 7.5.
see, I was reading it as centered on me. It's 15.
Yeah. Hold on.
So
goddamn rules.
Yeah. So essentially 7.5 feet out from her in a cube direction.
Okay. So anything within 7.5 feet?
2 squares from her, basically.
2 squares from her, so we'll say 10.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right, so you miss your friends. That's fine.
Excellent. So, so they get a save, the mushroom guys. On a successful save, it's half damage, and they are not. Where is it? Half damage, and they're not pushed out. But if they fail, then it's full 2d8 damage, and they get pushed 15 feet away from me.
What's the save?
It is 14.
Oh,
No,
what's
the
save?
stat?
Oh,
Pardon?
Yeah,
that
con
is. It just says save.
Yeah, it's con save.
Hey, con.
Con save. If you click on the name of it, it should bring it up in the box.
16, did you say?
14.
14.
14. Okay. Imagine if I knew things. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the big one saves, 2 of the small ones saves, and one of them cops full blast.
Sweet. Sorry, it's just asking me.
Okay. That's half for them.
Double 8s. Well done.
All right. So once that happens, I run the opposite direction from the mushroom in my full speed.
Okay. You'll cop an attack of opportunity. Yeah.
Sure.
Are you happy to do that?
Sure.
You're just moving away from the big boy.
I'm gonna run.
You're gonna run.
I'm gonna book it.
All right. All right. What's your AC?
Not high.
You'll be fine.
12.
You'll be fine.
12.
12.
He hits you
Yep.
for 28 bludgeoning damage.
Sweet. I'm still up.
Damn!
You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sweet.
Was this the big one? Sorry?
This is the big one. Your con save is good.
Excellent.
Okay.
Hooray for sorcerers.
28, you said. So that is
28.
sweet. That's like 2/3 of my hit points. But I'm good. I'm good.
I'm still good. How far do you move?
My full speed, which I believe is 25. Yes, 25. Just away. Just opposite direction.
You could go towards the cabin, or opposite direction to the big boy would be straight into combat with the other 3. But you want to
I go to
wait
the cabin.
for-
I go to
be
the
away
cabin.
from everything. That way. All right. No worries. 25 feet.
Yep.
See ya. So you end up about 20 feet away from this giant thing that you just like basically kicked in the nads.
Excellent.
All right. And you've got the mushroom currently, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fun. All right. All right. So it's the monster's turn. All right.
No,
so
monsters don't get a turn.
they do.
No.
How are we going to do it? 2 on Brick, 1 on Malhag. All right. So, 2 on Brick. Your AC's mental, isn't it?
19.
Okay, so 15 for this like mushroom encrusted fist comes up and swipes at you, and then it sort of just like sneezes in your face.
Sneeze back in his.
It's a gift.
No,
or
it
Motherfucker.
legitimately make a Constitution saving throw. So Brick, out of nowhere, Malak, you've just been belted in the back by Brick. And then this mushroom at the same time has just like swung a big left at him. He's dodged, and then it's just gone. And Brick's just gone, hey, what are you? He just falls prone and just falls asleep.
Oh, God damn it.
So then the other two will punch down on Malag. What's your AC, sir?
18.
Alright, let's see what happens. I think one punch hits you. My God. For 11 bludgeoning damage.
Not as bad as Brick hit you.
And 10 poison damage.
Worse than Brick hit you.
No. All good. Sorry, so 10... Wait, how much?
11 bludgeoning and 10 poison.
Jesus Christ. 22...
And then you also get sneezed on. As it's almost like these things are just pouring out like spores. You are not asleep.
No. Sweet.
Spores, yeah. These spores are just all over you, but you are now currently poisoned. So you will take an extra 10 damage at the start of each of your turns.
Sexy.
Yeah. Now this big one sort of, and you see it's like massive arms sort of drag across the mushroom field, and it sort of moves across the mushroom patch with like some sort of towards Euphemia with some sort of strange. It's fast here, and it doesn't make sense with this massive build, and it comes around almost like blocking Euphemia from running away. It comes around and sort of slides in over the mushrooms. He looks.
But we need it.
He looks at Ulf. Not Ulf, he looks at Youth. And attacks. Twice. One misses. What's your AC?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, 14. Or 12. Sorry, 12.
One does miss. It was a fucking terrible roll.
Excellent.
One does hit. For 28.
For 28 damage?
28 damage, yeah. And make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm at negative 14.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you still need to do this as you
Yeah,
inhale.
it's fine. I'm just letting you know.
You're not dead yet.
Has
Not yet.
out of curiosity, sorry, have Vinzu and Billy had a turn?
No, but they're about to.
Oh, good, just checking. That was all.
So you go down, and you, upon sort of like that last, this massive fist just hits you, and you inhale with your last sort of breath before your unconsciousness takes you. You inhale all these spores, and you receive a level of exhaustion before you hit the ground.
Awesome.
Very, very awesome. And who's up still? Malag's still up. Make a quick perception.
18?
Okay. Yep. So you've just watched Euphemia get dropped, and she sort of drops the blue
dropped.
blue mushroom. And you sort of look over her body, you just have a quick glance, and where she's been hit, there's like these like mushrooms starting to sort of like rapidly grow. And then did you get hit?
Yeah.
Didn't you?
Yeah.
So where you got hit,
I was
there's
about to take
mushrooms sort of
40 points of damage. That was one turn, one hit.
Imagine if you had everyone here.
If only.
All right, so Billy
Books it.
and Vinzu. So Vinzu runs in
Like the legend he is.
towards Euphemia. And he will, with his axe, sort of stand over her body, and he will chop.
Put her out of her misery.
Off to the head.
I'm really not feeling the love tonight, guys. Jesus Christ.
Look, he said ran over her with his axe.
Over her body in a protective manner.
Yeah, standing over me.
Me, I was just seeing it as well.
He attacks.
Bang.
I think he does actually hit. What a bloody legend.
What a bloody legend.
Sweet, that's good.
Yeah, good on him. Good on him for doing stuff. What a legend. Where's Brick?
Dickhead.
Just jealous.
Oh, the rivalry.
He does 20 points of damage. That's good. That's good. And then Billy Scars is
Put him up here.
He's
he's
got a voice in his head. Go for the throat.
Yeah, there is that.
I don't think he can reach that high.
He actually runs over and to Brick and
punch me in the throat. I will smack him.
Yeah, just like pops him right in the throat to wake him up. Uses his action to pop him, and Brick wakes up.
Oh, you motherfucker!
All right, back to the top. Gilly, what are you doing? Oh,
Blow
So,
everything
sorry, let me eat my twisty in peace. Billy's gonna look over his shoulder and see the shit show that has just happened. And, like, everything that has happened, and Gilly is gonna sprint back and pop his ulti.
you gonna pop your ulti?
Yep.
Holy shit! So where do you run exactly?
So Gilly's gonna try and sprint in between these big guys.
Mm-hmm. So there's basically three on Malag, Billy Scars, and for some reason Brick's laying down.
Good damn it.
And then there's the huge one that's over the top of Euphemia's unconscious body, and Vinzu protecting her.
Yeah. Gilly's going to essentially try and get in where he can do the most damage around.
All right, let's describe it. So that's where you go. You go like dead center to where you can gain the most damage. This is your ultimate. Let's hear it. This is our second ultimate.
So I chucked a picture. So I've chucked the picture in the chat for you guys as well. But basically, you know how when Gilly was angry earlier today, how the smoke was coming out and the flames? Basically, Gilly's gone to the point of like self-ignition. He is just like, you can feel the heat just waving out of him. His scales are starting to spark up. And there's because of all of the smoke and fire, it starts billowing up around him, and through it, if you look properly at the smoke, you can see Gilly's true form, or at least how Gilly perceives himself. And there is his massive brass dragon skull and the horn coming up about 10-15 feet above Gilly, and the wings spreading out around him from the smoke, and it starts to just kind of peter out towards the edges and become normal smoke, but it's more solidified in the center. And yeah, just massive waves of heat. Gilly is just a beast of fire and terror at the moment.
Okay. All right. I don't think we actually worked this out specifically, did we?
I did send a ping, but I'd requested that specifically exacts for like what would and wouldn't be allowed had to go through you first. So whether or not it's just a boost of firepower, or if he does have essentially an AoE at the moment.
All right, everyone at the table, give me 2 seconds.
Ooh. How's everybody feeling?
Yeah, good.
Signal cutting out on my end, but
I mean, like, y'all were ready just for Vinzu to chop my head off, so, like,
Vinzu wasn't gonna cut your head off.
No, I know he wasn't. The rest of y'all were like, oh yeah, he's gonna kill her.
No.
So much love tonight. So much. Like, oh my god.
I think we're boned.
And
I think so too.
possibly the fear as well, maybe. But,
Yeah, you got to remember that they're just mushrooms, yeah?
yeah,
Alright.
yeah, they are mushrooms, but they're still scary.
Hey, all right, let's go. What do you give it to us?
So, you know Gilly's normal fireballs, guys? Consider it bigger. Much, much bigger. They're like about a brick-sized fireball. Except,
Good reference.
like, Gilly, like, he's got his little claws and he's working this massive fireball up, and he flicks and it splits out in several different directions and it bombs these mushroom creatures. And surprisingly enough, like, you guys, it's almost like there's a bubble around you. Perhaps it's the smoke, perhaps it's the fire itself. You can't really see too clearly because there's bloody fire everywhere, but basically Gilly's got a gigantic fireball going on at the moment.
Groovy.
Now, you said 2 fire.
Mm-hmm. Drop it. I want to see that damage.
Yeah, ba-bang.
Oh, the yummy damage.
There's half. And ba-bang, there's the other.
So 51 points of damage.
Oh man, look at all those ones in there.
Are there?
There's 3 ones
Oh,
in
There
each.
is. Oh, that's disgusting.
It's just
Alright.
like Malek's first round of
But-
attack.
What I won't do is, because it's your ulti, I'll make them take the full damage as opposed to doing the dex save.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice.
So 51 points of damage coming their way.
It felt like the right time to pop it.
I'll say.
As you see the 3 smaller ones just
Vaporize?
just turn to ash, and they sort of just disappear into the wind. The big one, however, is still there.
That's okay, I roar at him.
Roar.
Just-
Let me just maths a bit. Okay. That's the
Proper
thing.
gecko noise.
All right. Malag, you are up, and you've just seen something you've never seen before.
I've seen a
You've
lot
just
of things
witnessed
today.
what you could only perceive as Gilly's some sort of avatar of was it a brass dragon?
It's essentially,
You saw a dragon made of flames and smoke, and then you just saw these 3 mushroom people that were kicking the shit out of you just seconds ago just disappear into fire and ash. You see the big one being consumed by the fire, but pushes through it. What would you like to do? As I believe you need to take some poison damage.
Yeah, I'm just going to take some poison damage. So...
Just cough up a lung and then continue on your way.
Doesn't matter, I'm bone next turn. I sort of like wipe the bit of smoke out of my eye and dust, and I luckily don't cause any bloody attacks of opportunity. So I'm going to stagger over to Euphemia and Vinzu.
Yeah.
And as I'm sort of staggering over there, I'm going to shout to Vinzu to try and get us out of here. And as I'm like stumbling over there, I'm going to do this. Oh, that is poo. I'm going to burn my inspiration point.
Yeah, boy, that was a natty one on the stealth for everyone watching.
And then I'm going to do this. And sort of just like lay on her for a second. And like just say to Vinzu, get us out of here. It's not looking good.
Euphemia, just so you know, you are now stable. You're not dying.
Thanks.
And it's all thanks to Malag. You're good friends. Malag and
Good
Vinzu,
friends. Yeah.
who would never chop your head off, by the way.
Ever.
I don't know.
Ever.
Otherwise, I'm going to haunt them and sing their favorite song.
Just wait a bit later, Vinzu.
By myself. I'll haunt you and sing that constantly.
Right, but you are unconscious currently. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So, Brick, your turn. As you've just been throat punched awake by Billy Scars, because he's like, you said in the throat.
Oh, fucking Billy.
Why were you asleep?
Oh, give a bit of a stretch. Fuck you, Billy. Fucking let's go. And I'm gonna head over to Malag and Euphemia and
So Malak's just laid down and just put a hand on Euphemia, preparing for unconsciousness.
Well,
Euphemia,
I was thinking more of trying to cover her.
Yeah, cover her. Vinzu standing over the top of them, wailing with his axe, and Gilly has just appeared. And in the days of being throat punched and being forced to sleep, you're pretty sure that you just saw a massive brass dragon, but made of smoke, and you don't know. You woke up to the end of it.
Did you just say Dad?
Just Daddy.
Alright, I reckon I've got some healing potion on me, so I'm gonna whack that to Malag.
He's just like throat punch. He's just Alright.
Yeah.
So you give Malag a healing potion?
Yeah. It is a potion of greater healing.
Ooh, what's that, 44?
It might be more. Greater heal. Oh yeah, no, 44 plus 4. Yeah.
Awesome.
Is that an action?
Yep.
Alright, then with my
Well,
other...
it should be a bonus, but whatever.
No, sorry, I'll just attack twice then, instead of the 3.
It's either do that or attack. Attack's your action, or you know what I mean?
Okay.
You can't substitute the attack. Yeah.
Okay, alright, that's
Or
fine.
you could use a action surge, being a fighter, to just wail on this.
Yeah, right, I will action surge and I will hit the bastard.
Natty one.
Oh, fuck. I'm waiting for it. All 3 or just the 2?
All 3. I can't remember, but we'll just go all 3. It's all good.
All 3.
All right.
13, 26, 36 damage.
Gee willikers. That's a lot of damage.
It is. We've just barely scratched the big guy, by the way, right? That's what I'm expecting.
Oh, he's got a few chunks missing out of his mushroom his mushroom stalk torso.
That's good.
I mean, as far as massive mushrooms are concerned, it doesn't look great. But
cool.
Euphemia, it'll be your turn, but you are currently unconscious.
I am.
But you are stable, and that's good, right?
Indeed.
And
So,
Euphemia's still got the blue mushroomy thing.
the blue mushroom is on the ground next to her,
Okay, cool.
as she just got the air punched out of her, and she's got mushrooms crawling up her at the moment.
Growing on me.
Not crawling, just growing on her.
No.
All right. Well, it is the large mushroom's turn, and he needs to decide who he's going to hit. Is it going to be Vinzu or is it going to be Brick? Let's decide. Oh, 2 on Brick. You fucking ripper. What's your AC? It's something stupid. 19 or something?
19.
Here we go.
Yeah, hit the tank.
You wouldn't believe it. He missed both.
Did he hit Vinzu by any chance?
Nope. He focused down on you as you were the last one that hit him for a lot of damage. And then it is Vinzu's turn, and also Billy Scars. Billy Scars runs over.
Grabs Malag's booze bag.
Yeah, just pilfers. He's like,
Just
let's see
Popeye.
what he's going to do. I got to decide what he's going to do. He's a bit of a...
Just kicks him in the toe.
Well, what dawned on me before when he put his fists up is that I paid to outfit the armory. So there's weapons and armor back on the boat, eh?
Yeah, but he didn't take your weapons either.
Yeah, I forgot
that. He is going to go over and stand over the top of Euphemia and put a hand on her shoulder. And he'll say a little limerick and cast some healing. And Euphemia, you wake up
to 1 hit point.
To 11 hit point.
Are you telling me Billy Bones is a bard?
Billy Scars. Yes.
It's Billy Scars, and that would be meta.
Oh, Billy Bones.
Excellent. Wasn't Billy full of surprises?
He quickly panic limericks, and he doesn't make a lot of sense. He's like, "Hello, my name is Pete. Hello, my name is Pete. I'm standing in the street. Quick, flash, gives you cash, or I'll kick you in the teeth. Woo! And you sort of you wake up to feeling a lot better than you were about 3 seconds ago. And Vinzu does damage to this creature. Okay, this thing is not looking good, guys. Gilly, as your new sort of dragon form subsides and the smoke sort of whips back around you and you're back in your gecko form, you see Billy Scars go over and start saying limericks and waking people up, and Brick's dropping potions on people and starting to wail, and Brick and Vinzu are tag team in this big mushroom. What do you do?
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna bang out a meta magic quicken spell on one of these little firebolts.
Is that 2 of them?
That's 1 for quicken spell, so it's a bonus action.
Okay. So what do you do with your action?
Pew!
Fucking Jesus. Fucking pumping out some damage, my friend.
And then
What's your action?
See, my action is my meta magic Let me see. Not that one. I can't find it.
That's
So,
not spinning a pen.
I'm gonna do a twin spell. So the next bolt I cast is now 2 bolts.
Okay, and they both hit.
Nice.
All right. How would you like to choose to destroy this gargantuan?
Delicious
Mushroom.
roasted mushroom chunks explode from the heavens.
So everyone else sort of sees these 3 small fireballs, like these little fireballs, just arc through the battlefield of mushrooms. All 3 hit the target. This thing just there's just mushroom everywhere.
And Gilly just holds out his little claw until like this chunk of scorched mushroom lands, and he'll just yum yum yum.
Nice. All right, and that would put everyone out of initiative.
Excellent.
That's 2 in a row now.
I pick the blue mushroom back up and I shove it in my pocket, and I'm just like, take that.
Just gonna saunter up to everyone still eating my mushroom. Give him a little nod.
All right.
Feel better now, Captain.
Fuck is going on?
I feel better now, Captain.
You know,
Had some anger issues to work out.
Slowly, all majestic with like the smoke and the embers, but this really confused look, like. It's like straight out of, you know, the Avengers when they're all big panoramic and the group's all like, but in the middle is this really confused looking Gitzerai.
So you're Hawkeye.
Oh.
But fair. I give Gilly a good job, Gilly. Very prick. And I turn around and I hand out.
Wait.
Well, I turn to Billy, and I.
Before Malag turns, like after the good job, Gilly's like, you want some, Captain?
Hard pass.
Yep, Billy will help you.
Opens.
I turn to Billy.
To you, Euphemia, jaw opens, whole thing goes in.
Just sort of lean in and pull out my flask and say, "You didn't run."
Just like, I didn't.
Good job.
Are you giving him a drink?
Yeah, I'm giving him my flask.
No, he was showing him and takes a swig himself.
He doesn't take a drink. He says you keep it.
Gross.
Billy, I'm
Solid pat on the shoulder for Billy.
Freaking hurts. And I just sort of straighten up with my bloody cracking black back.
I start just scraping the mushrooms off Malag and Euphemia.
Yep, thanks for that. Flick, 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 flick.
Hesitantly, just kind of try one.
It tastes like mushroom.
Nice.
Well, we can save these for the curry later tonight.
Yeah, Gilly's putting all these mushrooms and burnt toasted mushroom bits in his little bags.
Excellent.
How is everybody looking, by the way?
Good eating.
Fantastic.
What?
Completely untouched.
Yeah.
All right.
Just, smoking slightly.
Let's. We're gonna flip scene quickly over to Ulf and what he's doing.
Okay. So,
Alright.
thinking about this, Ulf was standing with his paws up on the windowsill, just nosing in through the window. He obviously saw that the little shop-looking setup.
Shopkeeping goblin.
Yep. And then there was this massive, like thunderclap from across the way there, and he shits himself. Yelps and just runs for the door and immediately just like leaps at the door. He's scratching.
Moments later, he sort of like the door opens and there's this little goblin. And he's just like, What is it, boy? What's the problem? Come in. He sort of like gets you in and
slinks in, and he's just like finds a corner or a table, just underneath him.
What is it? What's the problem? If
Timmy falling down the well.
Timmy's falling down the well.
I'm not doing that.
What is it? Where'd you come from? I haven't seen you around here before.
Oh, this goblin's little lisp.
I can't take him seriously. I'm still sort of packing it from the.
You have some food? You have some water?
Ears prick up when he says food.
Okay. Come on. He like leads you out the back. He's like, come on, I'll get you some food. And he sort of takes you out the back and shows you.
Yeah.
He's got some. Just
shut up, Gilly.
And he gets some cured meats and stuff out for you.
I'm looking up at him like
he sort of puts it in like on a plate and stuff and puts it down on the ground.
I sit in front of it and I'm just like looking at the plate, and then I look up at him. I'm just waiting.
Yes, you can have some. It's all good.
Okay, straight in. I'm chewing down.
All right, cool. So he's like, you come out of there whenever you feel better. I'll just be out here, and he sort of just goes back out the front, and sort of keeps like playing with his shop front, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. Can I look around once I've finished my
So out the back here, where you are, is sort of like a more kitchen, very low budget kitchen, but a kitchen, and then you sort of see an open door that leads into sort of like where he would be sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
And then out the front, when you came in, I mean, you were pretty panicked, but you sort of poke your head. You poke your head back out the front, and you have a look around, and it looks. He looks like he sells all sorts of things, between weapons, armor, other items, potions, things of those sorts.
Okay. Cool.
Is there anything you're looking for specifically?
Does he have a ball?
Make an investigation check.
Where's my sheet gone? That is a strong 6.
It is a strong 6. I find nothing that even remotely resembles a sphere. Like, the only sphere within a mile of you currently is the one.
I don't know that.
Whoa, well, you don't know that. Oh, that's right, because they pilfered it from you.
Mm-hmm.
Is back on the ship, or you've got it on you, or did you have it on your person?
It's in my pocket.
Yeah, we know that, but he doesn't know that.
Sorry.
I don't know that. I'll have to sniff it out later. All right, cool. I'm just going to sort of hang around and
do dog stuff.
Yeah, I'll nosy on out into the main area and.
Yeah, he gives you a bit of a scratch under the scruff and stuff. He's super kind to you. All right, and we'll flip scenes back to the crew as they're sort of gearing up to heal a bit. What are we doing, guys?
Opening his little jaw like a bloody trapdoor and just dropping mushroom in and just.
It's delicious, cooked to perfection.
Freaking amazing.
Limp back to that cottage.
Yep. Vinzi will give you a hand as well. He sort of.
That's all right, mate. Just a bit stiff.
It just helps you along,
Oh, just gotta stretch it out. There's this weird black shit all over me. I don't like it.
And you still have the black, almost splatter that looks a lot like bricks right arm.
Is it just me? Or does anybody want to throat? Does anybody want to punch an old lady in the throat? Oh.
Yeah, we wanted to do that
straight
for
to
a
the
while,
throat.
Captain.
It's the day for it, I tell you.
So good.
You know, Captain, Gilly really said that Gilly didn't like her.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either. She knew what we were walking into. What a tart. Oh.
And she said Gilly wasn't a real dragon.
Yep, well, hopefully with her magic she saw that and we'll apologise. That'll be grouse, but I don't think it's going to happen. Does anybody else's kidneys hurt? For no apparent reason.
Oh, mine a little bit.
Captain,
Tad.
that might be the drinking.
No. It's not that.
All right. So if you're all sort of making your way back towards the cottage, you come to the clearing. I assume someone picked up the mushroom that you came for. You think?
I did.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I said that I picked it up.
Okay. So you made.
Sorry, just as we're walking, I just sort of like catch Vinzu's ear and just say, "Protect Euphemia at all costs," and the mushroom thing that she's carrying by virtue.
Can do, will do, and he sort of just slinks off away from you and just like right next to Euphemia the whole time. He's like, "Do you want to go up on my shoulders, Euphemia?"
Yeah, I'm a little tired.
All right,
Gilly
get
will
up
just
there.
kind of walk along beside Malag and, like, you know, rest your arm on him or whatever. Gilly's got a great big flat head.
Billy will walk with Vinzu as well. So you make your way to the clearing, and you spot this lone cottage, and Ulf is missing, 100% missing.
Oops, it's still on that.
Even
Yes,
from
got a
here,
doctor,
you don't spot him.
Yeah, all good. Keep eyes peeled. Keep eyes peeled for Ulf. He's somewhere. Is he? I'm just gonna dock him. I'm gonna dock him.
Fine, Captain.
What are you doing, Ulf?
He's trying to find his
That's
tail.
what I was sniffing. So like, do I like sense them? Like obviously I've got animal sense, so I'd hear them or I'd smell them outside.
Not with a survival check. You sort of looking around.
Perception.
Perception. Yeah.
You're just saying that because I got a bloody 20.
Natural 20. Yeah. You natural 20s.
20s for does.
20s for does. He's done it. He did the thing. So, yeah, I mean, it's with your survival check, you sort of, it's more scrounge, like you sort of like, oh, I'm hungry again. You sort of scrounge around for food, and you sort of you just slink into his bedroom a bit, and you find his stash of, extra cured meats and stuff. So yeah, a bit of jerky and stuff. You're like, it's up to you if you take it or not, but you find it. You know exactly where it is.
Fair enough.
With this, that it's definitely elven. Like it is elf, like this meat. So do with that what you will.
Man, that's a good thing there are no elves in this party.
It's probably a good thing. Do you take it, or what do you do?
Just like that real timid, like when you've got like something in your hand that you're giving your dog, but it's like you've given him like that much.
Yep.
And they have to like just take it with their teeth first, and I'll do that. I'll take a slice.
Cool. Do you eat it, or do you keep it for later?
Oh, I'm eating it. I can't. I don't know.
Exactly. I mean, yeah. Or you just hook straight into it.
No, I'll take a taste.
Okay, it's delicious. Absolutely sensational. Yeah. Go back for more.
Yeah.
the rest of the crew sort of make your way up to the cottage as the only sort of building that you've found on this forest island.
Yep.
What do you want to do?
Walk in.
Open the door.
Or knock on the door. Sorry.
Knock on the door.
No,
Man,
open.
it's a good thing Grace wasn't here.
You just hear this. Yeah, it's open.
Sort of. Yep.
Come in.
Kind of oh, it's a shop. Okay. Hello.
You walk in, you sort of see this goblin sort of perch up behind there. Oh, customers! How can I help you today?
This does not look like a herbalist store.
This is not a herbalist store.
I hear Malagan come walking around from the back room.
Yep.
Oh. Hey, have you got anything here that like heals people?
Well, sure. I've got a few potions. If that's what you're after.
Grouse.
I mean, it'll cost you.
How much?
I got lots of things.
Like what?
Well, I mean, look around. Plenty of stuff here. Like, what are you after? Like some scrolls or some weapons, or do you want like
just sort of like showing
armor?
my back.
So you want some healing? Is that what you want?
Yep.
Okay, all right. He sort of disappears under the counter, and you see him just scuttle across the shop floor to like this big potions section. He sort of like opens a cabinet and pulls a few out and comes back. Ting! Here's some healing potions if that's what you want.
Spot on, mate. What are they worth?
Oh, that'll cost you 60 gold pieces each.
Done. I just sort of grab one and hand it up to Vinzu.
Oh, thank you. Is this for me or is it?
Keep
it's
it
for
going. Good man.
It's for Euphemia. All right, here you go.
And
Sort
I'll
of reaches up.
pop the other one and swig it. And have a stretch.
All right, he gives Euphemia the healing potion. So minus $120 from your kitty.
That's some good healing.
Yep. It's both greater healings again.
Okay, cool.
So 4d4 plus 4 healing.
Do you have anything that'll make fire spells bigger?
What sort of stuff are you after? Like, what exactly do you mean? I don't think I really make fire bigger. Do you want some wind or like?
Gilly does that, and he does this little poof, just a little firebolt. He's like, Gilly wants to improve the fire magic. How do I make the magic bigger? She got any spells or potions or anything that Gilly can just have a play with? Gilly likes fire.
I don't think I've really got anything to do with fire.
Oh, good. Do you have any souvenirs?
I've got plenty of scrolls with there's one over here. Come with me. And he sort of hops down and scuttles off behind the counter and sort of grabs Gilly by the hand. Come on, let's go. Let's have a look.
Gilly's going.
I'll say I'll just follow.
And he sort of takes you to the scroll section. He's like, look at this one. This one over here. That's a scroll of detect magic. And this one. He's sort of like over here. This one's a scroll of dispel magic. And look here, this is a scroll of knock and identify and pass without trace. And let's go through here. There's that
scroll of identify might come in handy.
This one here. Do you know the magic too? Oh,
I do.
Oh, this one here, the scroll of healing word and a scroll of cure wounds. I got plenty of stuff.
Gilly kind of swivels at Malag and is like, any recommendations, Captain? Because Gilly will cast what you need him to.
What takes your fancy?
Oh.
I've got some. Look at this one over here. And he sort of looks at Brick and like, "What do you like? You must be like you got like weapons all over you. You want some armor or some weapons? Like, what do you?" What are you looking? What are you trying to insight? What are you trying to gauge?
Just all like whether he was like looking at scratching his collar and looking at the looking at the scrolls.
Is that what I mean? You can nose the scroll if that's what you're trying to do.
Because
I'm happy.
Yep. Okay.
So, Mr. Goblin Guy, what's your name?
Oh, my name's Fodath.
Fodath. Okay.
Fodath. Yeah.
Fodath.
No, Fodath.
Fodath.
No, Fodath. God.
Fodath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
What about commune with animals or whatever it is?
Talk with animals.
Yeah, for the big fluffy guy.
Hang on. Let me just check. He sort of looks. Just give me 1 second, and he sort of runs off over to behind the counter, and he sort of. And you hear like a chest open up.
But Billy, will that work? Because Ulf actually does know how to speak.
Not that.
Well, the stupid cow lady could speak to Ulf.
Aha! Here it is.
True.
He sort of runs back over, and he's like, here you go, little one. This is the scroll of speak with animals.
Gilly's got about 300 gold.
It's alright. Oh, we'll get it.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
We got party funds.
Apparently,
Captain's flush.
let's grab that identifier as well.
Well, that's good to hear. I'm flush with magic items.
Anything else scroll-wise?
The identify, the dispel,
Yep.
and the speak with animals. Fodath, do you have any like wearable magic items, like armor or anything?
Absolutely.
Amulets?
Yes, I
Rings, maybe?
I got armor. I've got what else have I got? Actually, I've got an idea. He's like, do you want this scroll of talk with animals, or do you want a ring of talk with animals?
Gilly wants a ring.
It's a little bit pricey. I don't know if it's going to be out of your price range or whatever. But let me take you over to that cabinet. He sort of grabs you, Phoebe, by the hand. He scuttles to the other side of the.
I grab Gilly too. That way, when
Yeah.
Gilly comes along.
Gilly's
sort of like-
saying that he'll put his money together with Euphemia if it like kids at a candy
he opens
store
up another-
pulling together their money.
He opens up the other cabinet on the other side. So he's like, "Here it is," and you sort of see this nice golden ring with like a green squirrel embossed on it, and he's like, "This is a ring of speak with animals, but it is pricey."
How pricey?
So, what I want for this one is 10,800.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
know.
this is a good. This is good magic in this one. This is some quality.
And how much for the scroll?
About 25 gold piece. That's one. That's a one time. Like you only get that one, but the ring you get to use all the time.
This is true.
You just got to spend a little bit of time with it, and then
Man, Gilly wishes we got paid for that Rudy job.
What's the Rudy job?
Something you don't want to know about. Trust me.
Okay, all right. He sort of puts the ring back. If that's like a little bit too pricey, I mean, I got low end items and I got high end items. Like, and I
I can tell.
Yeah, I got
you got a lot.
I got some staff. I got some weapons.
Oh, Dad. Would you want to take your shop on the road?
How would you take what? What do you mean?
Well, my leg.
I'm like 5 feet.
I think I'm all right here. I get some good business here. It's okay.
Okay, Gilly was just wondering, because, this is the middle of a forest. Gilly didn't even know there was a shop here.
Well, okay. That's only.
Oh, good.
I mean, I'm not hidden. I'm in a massive clearing. Head to the center of the forest.
It's all good. Gilly's just not a local.
That's true.
And-
What can I interest anyone in anything?
Yeah.
Do you have any other rings or amulets that are a bit less expensive than 10 G's?
Well, I don't really have any more. I mean, I've got rings, but they're just trinkets. Nothing sort of super magical. But I've got armors and weapons and what else have I got? Some magical staves and I got the. He looks around. He's just like, hang on. Do Githzerai have night vision?
No.
He's like, okay. He's like, I've got the item for you. All right, come over here. Come with me. And he sort of grabs you by the hand if you allow it, and he sort of runs you over to another part of the shop where you sort of walk past, but you haven't. Sort of opens it up, and he sort of pulls out these spectacles.
Yeah.
And he's just like, here, try. It'll only work at night, but if you wear these, you'll be able to see at night. Ooh. Imagine that. You won't need any torches.
I do like
that. That's again. This is the pricey item.
How much?
12,000 gold pieces.
Jesus Christ! You're
Well, I mean, it's a steal. Like you're getting a bargain.
You're killing me. You're breaking my balls. Did you see this black shit on me? I've gone through enough today, mate.
Do you have any souvenirs? Gilly's looking for a gift for his kobold friend.
What are you looking for?
Well,
I've got lots of souvenirs.
Bim's currently got an interest in stabbing things and
Yeah.
lighting things on fire.
Oh, and we're lighting things on fire. Let me think.
But
He sort of runs over to his weapons cabinet and he's just
I think
looking
he'd
around.
also be happy with those kids' toy horses and those little things.
No. Stabbing things in fire. It's okay. I got this. And he's looking into his weapons. And, Where is it? Oh my God! He sort of runs out the back. He's sort of you hear him throwing shit around in his little kitchen. And he comes back out. He's like, "Not need that." He's like, "Mate, I know where it is." He goes back under the counter and he sort of.
While he's doing that, I just sort of he mentioned staves or staves before, so I just have a gander, and if they look right, I just pick them up and give them a bit of a, swing around feel.
Yeah. So he's got you see the staves plainly. They look more like sorceress, or not sorcerer, like wizard staves.
Yeah.
But what you do spot,
I'm a wizard after all.
you have a cheeky look around, and you do spot a scimitar.
Oh.
That as a monk weapon. This particular one. You're just like, hang on, it just looks a bit different.
Yeah.
There's something about it. There's one thing, the one item in the whole thing, other than the spectacles of night vision.
Yeah.
That sort of grabs your attention.
Yeah. I go have a look.
Yeah. And then this dude comes out. He's like, "I got it." He runs over to Gilly, and he's like, "Here you go. This knife, this dagger." Pulls it out, and it's got a flame embedded, embossed into the blade itself. He's like, this dagger will stab things and do fire damage too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bim would love it.
Yeah, exactly.
How much?
250 gold.
Done. Can we also get a leash and a halter for the big guy?
If you have something mundane, that is.
Yeah.
What do you want?
A chain leash for Ulf and a head halter so that Malag can control him a bit easier.
You want a leash? Is this your dog? Like, I knew he looked a little bit friendly with you. What's going on? I just came over. I heard a big bang, and he sort of started scratching on my door. I gave him a bit of a feed.
Sorry about that, Ulf.
He wanders a lot.
Oh, that's a good boy. It's a good boy. I will make you love me.
I shrink back every time. Every time she reaches, I recoil a little bit. Like,
I don't really have animal handling sort of. I mean, I got a length of chain. Seems a bit.
That'll do.
He's all right. He's obedient. He's been hanging out with me for the last 20-odd half an hour.
Sorry, come again.
He'd shoot.
He's been hanging out here.
Gilly,
He doesn't need a lead.
For a minute, shush. Sorry. How? What? Say that again. Sorry. Forest.
Fodath.
My bad. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's a hard name to remember.
No, it's not the name. It's the minor concussion. So
It could be that too. What is it? You wanna put a chain around your dog?
hang on. Repeat what you said before about the
chain.
Dog.
He was here for about half an hour.
Right.
He's hanging out. He was fine. He doesn't need a chain. He's all right.
Right. Okay, continue.
Okay, all right. So, what else do we? What about the big guy? This float.
Binzu.
Yeah, Binzu. What is he after? The biggest guy in the room, the blue one.
Binzu, what would you like to get?
Well, I'd like a big hammer if that's all right. Like a really big one. Is that all right, Captain? I don't have to. I've got an axe. It's all right. I could just use the axe. It's fine.
Depends on what he's got, mate.
Oh, you look around, mate. He's got
Loving this dagger.
Yep.
All sorts.
We'll get him a nice hammer.
Yep. Cool. That'll just be whatever it costs out of the PHB.
Yep.
And what about this pretty big but not quite as big as the blue guy? What are you after? What are you in the market for? What can I get you?
I already got a hammer, so.
Sure thing. Oh, that's good. But what are you after?
I don't know. What's better than a hammer?
Platform shoes, Brick.
No. No, I'm good. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Yeah. Bit hungry.
I don't have any real food here. I got a few cured meats and some cheese or something. What are you after? You gotta look at those cams,
sorry.
mate.
Yep, sorry. That was
How long ago?
I don't know why I did that.
That's it. Just a few minutes. Not minutes, a few seconds.
Yeah, I have no idea why I did that.
Rick's kind of like in the scroll section, and he's looking around like somebody who obviously has no idea what they're looking at, but trying to act like he's, in the know.
Like opening the scrolls but upside down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, quite.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It's like I've got. He sort of like starts grabs Euphemia again and Brick and I've got this. He sort of shows you a cloak with a hood on it. He's like, this is called a hood of disguise. It's a bit pricey again, not as pricey as some of the other items, but this could be, might be up your alley. It's $2,500 for that. What else do we got? We got this crazy thing over here. And he goes over to this staff. It's like it's like all withered wood and stuff, and on top it's all gnarled, and that is sort of just smoking black as it's sort of just sitting there. You're like, this, awesome. Yeah, awesome, right? Yes, this is a great item. This is exactly what you need today. Okay, so
what does it do?
Well, it doesn't damage people the way normal weapons damage people. it'll just sap their actual bodies away. It's hectic. All right, 32,000 gold pieces. It's a steal. I'm telling you.
I'm sure it is.
The
That is
equivalent
well
of
out of our price range. So
this guy's the equivalent of like that used car salesman meme. Just slaps the magical item. Yeah, this baby right here.
Absolutely. I feel like it's channeling Billy Crystal in particular as a used car salesman. I don't know. It's just the voice.
It's not on purpose. I'll give you that.
It's great. It's excellent.
I mean, he sort of goes back over to Malag, and he says, "I've got one other thing that might. I've got plenty of things that might interest you, but." He sort of takes you over to where his ammo stashes are, and he pulls out an arrow. It's got a red tip on the end of it, and he says, "This is what we call a slaying arrow. This is a one use only. So you want to hit your target, and it will utterly annihilate your enemy."
How much?
3,282 gold pieces. You can't afford not to buy it, am I right?
That's a good price. Tell me about this scimitar.
This scimitar over here. That scimitar. Okay, yeah, this scimitar. This is for anyone who's in the ways of the monk. It'll improve your ability slightly. Make you hit better. Make you be able to focus your ki.
How much is this?
This item is 3,000 gold pieces.
Son of a bitch. You're killing me. What'd you say, sorry? 3,000?
3,000, yep.
Sorry, I'm just making a list.
If you're after some magic armor, I've got you covered.
Oh,
Anyone?
Okay.
No, armor's okay. I've got this sexy trident over here. This is a magical trident from the depths of space.
Don't have a trident.
Oh, he's interested. All right, we gotta buy it. All right.
What does the trident do?
Well, this trident
Stabs things.
it is super accurate and with its strikes it nearly never misses. Probably it's really good.
60% of the time, every time.
Yeah, it's an absolute steal. Again, it's one of these items you can't afford not to buy. Am I right?
Oh, I don't know. How much is it?
2,000 gold pieces.
I've got a lot of mushroom.
Or 74 albeaks.
I've got a lot of mushroom.
I don't want any mushroom.
Like, seriously. A lot of mushroom.
We've got a lot of mushroom.
Do you have anything that'll fix a boat?
Fix a boat.
Like, we need to plug a few holes and get a new mainsail mast.
Don't really have anything that can really do that.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're out in the middle of a grove. So good!
Yeah.
You're right. I'm just going to turn back to the group. Is there anything anybody else wants?
Gilly's pretty happy now, Captain.
Yeah. I think we've gotten everything we need from that we could find here.
Ulf runs back into the bedroom and grabs the bag of.
Elf meat.
Yeah, grabs that. So he's just holding the bag with like elf jerky sticks hanging out of it, and he just sort of trots back in, and he sort of like puts it up on the counter, and then looks up at Malag, like big puppy dog please eyes.
You want some of my elf jerky?
I think he wants all of the elf jerky.
You want all my you want all my elf jerky?
I think he wants all of it.
All right. That'll be 50 gold pieces.
That, as in elf.
Oh yeah, that's
Elf.
delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Yeah, that's a hard pass, Ulf. No, not elf.
Elves are evil. Like, why wouldn't you want to eat them?
Yeah, like if you eat your enemy, you gain some of their essence. Come on, like that's how this works.
No.
That's 100% not true. But they're evil, and they fucked up my race like 50 years ago, and that's why we're here in the grove. So we come across them, kill them, we cook them, we eat them.
Alright, fuck it.
Delicious.
I place a paw up on Malag, like I do the please paw. Like,
Yep. 50 gold, did you say?
50 gold pieces for that.
Yep. Alright, done. Bag of elf.
So what is our total? What does the total come to?
Bag of elf. Bag of elf. 50 gold. How much for the scrolls?
Which ones?
Identify, speak with animals, and dispel magic.
Identify with 25, dispel with 450, and what was the other one? Animals.
Yeah.
Also 25.
What about like the cures or like?
A scroll of cure wounds, 25.
Is that for just a normal cure?
Yep, cure wounds. Yeah.
Something.
And scroll of healing word, 25.
Yeah, you got something a bit stronger, mate.
I don't currently have anything stronger than that at the moment.
That's right. I'll grab both of them too. What did I say? Cure and healing word.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm just gonna have a cheeky think about that scimitar.
Get it? You know you want it. When's the next time we're gonna come across magic item shop with this? What is going on?
All right. Bundle it all up, buddy. Well, surely. Oh, yeah, bugger it. Just bundle it all up. Bugger it. Come on, do this.
Any discount for a bulk buy? Maybe we do a deal, right?
What's the total you came up with?
2 secs. Whoops. Sorry, stream. Oh, come on. Sorry. It'll be.
I assume you're taking the staff, the 32,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's a solid no. 7,136 gold.
All right. So how do you want to talk him down, Euphemia?
Well, I'm just thinking because, it is such a large purchase and, it's probably not very often that this much coin is being dropped in one go in this place, seeing as how it's so secluded, right? So we scratch his back, he scratches our back. So just, what discount can we get? Maybe like a 10% discount.
5%.
9%.
3%.
9%.
6%.
Meet in the middle, 7.
I'll meet you in the middle at 4.
That's not the middle. 7%.
And you can come on board for a meal from an off-worlder that specializes in exotic
Curry.
foods, specifically
Interesting.
poppadoms.
I tell you what, I'll give it to you for all of it for 6,500 plus a meal with your exotic chef on board your ship.
Done.
He shakes on it. He just grabs your hand and shakes on it. All right, and he starts bundling everything up together, and that's where we'll leave it tonight.
Done.
Excellent.
Man, if there was ever anyone to rob, be this guy.
I dare say he probably has enough traps in here to deter thieves.
Yep.
Maybe.
Just a safe assumption there.
All right. Well, good strain, guys. Thanks for anyone who sort of popped in, joined in. Make sure you check us on all our socials, on our Facebook, Instagram, Twitters, and something else.
Yep.
YouTube's.
I'll switch
One day.
screens in a sec.
We had this evening. We had Lab Wombat join us. He was asking lots of questions throughout because he had missed our previous stream. So I was giving him the background on Ulf.
Nice.
Lab
Wombat.
Yeah.
We had a few others in there.
I know the Facebook's getting a few followers, so that's good to see.
Excellent.
Cool. Good to hear. Hope we all had fun tonight.
We did.
We did.
Are we going to do MV
Roleplay?
Oh yeah, roleplay.
Whisper?
Yeah, whisper it to me in the chat. So if anyone who doesn't know, who's just joining us for this evening for the first time, we do a roleplay award at the end of every session, and whoever wins it, as voted by the players, not me. Whoever wins it sort of gets themselves an extra inspiration that can go towards just regular inspiration-y stuff, or as we saw Gilly do tonight, 3 inspirations burned gives them an ultimate ability, which is pretty much free reign for stuff. All right, the votes are coming in. I'd better write these in. What? All right. All right, here we go. I think for some reason I got a vote.
Because you're awesome.
DM inspos.
DM inspos. I'm gonna take it. But tonight, with a bit of a landslide victory, tonight we give it to Gilly.
What?
Yay!
I was expecting my lag, but thanks, guys.
Because
Well
he
done.
had story development. Come on.
Exactly.
Had to go to Gilly.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah,
a
it was
little.
There's a few small story moves in there. Then there was a big Gilly story move.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big
Get
double banner.
your acting on. Beautiful. All right.
Right,
Shall we? Is there anything else
Thank
you
you
want to
very
say?
much, guys.
Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you
Thank
join
you.
us next Monday. Yeah, I had fun. Everyone had fun. Hope you guys had fun.
Remember, we're just a
On the
bunch of
socials.
dickheads playing D&D.
Yo.
That's it.
Alright,
Let us
BA.
know on the socials if you agree with our MVP or role player award.
Yeah, let us
If
know.
we
Yeah.
got more people, we could do voting.
Yeah, we could do a poll.
Crowd vote.
Yeah.
There you
That'd be
go.
right.
tell all your other peoples, because obviously the more people that we get in doing a poll, it would just make it so much more fun and challenging to really, I guess, push us to roleplay, because it's all the more meaningful now. But that would be cool. Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll switch the screens over.
Are we done?
Almost.
Yep, done.
Almost.
So,
There. Bye.
Have fun, be well, and we'll see you all next week.